So, this is going to be our final segment. So, I kind of want to open the floor to you guys. What are some things that you wish can change in the scene as a whole? And I just don't mean the ballroom scene. I mean the gay community.
The hate towards each other. We already have hate outside the scene, but then we have to have the hate within like each other. Like certain people, like there's so much crowds and cliques and da da da. Even though y'all can have your little cliques and whatever, but there's no need to like, oh, I don't like that bitch because she ain't with that bitch. Oh, I ain't gonna like that bitch because this bitch and da da da. And trying to sleep with each other, men and all that other stuff. I think that all just to be done. Like we already got hate. We already got to go outside and be called faggots and look at them, look at that, look at this, and why we can't just be cool with each other? The hate within each other is what I don't like.
I have to agree. It's like you would think a community that's so separate from everything else
and already hated
would be in unison, but it's so divided. Like just like, you know, it's like you have your twinks, you have your femmes, you have your DLs, you have your masculine bottoms, your feminine tops, you have your drag, and it's like they only want to hang out with their own people, and then it's like, oh, let's say if you're on a profile, oh, no fats or femmes. I'm like, but the fat or femme guy could be the perfect guy for you.
That's been like that for years, so you can't sit up here and want to change that now. That's been like that for years.
But the problem is, Jasmine, it's because when people who are in, like, outside of that, once they get a view of how everyone treat each other, they're like, well, they don't even respect each other, so why should we respect them?
See, but even straight people have preferences when it comes to dating. I'm not talking about the dating, I'm talking about the hate, period.
I'm just, but like the dating, it correlates with the hate. Like, you'll be in the club like, oh, I don't want to be around that. Like, and then like, and the person could be a nice person, but because, you know, he's not attractive or he's probably whatever, like you want to throw shade. Like, you know, like what's the point of throwing shade? Like the guy is really nice. Why? Just say hi and keep it going. Like, you know.
It's a difference between nice and annoying. Some people are nice and annoying. So you just say you don't want to be there because they're nice and annoying. That's why they don't want to be around them. They're annoying. Like, oh my gosh, like, oh, where you get these glasses? Why are you touching me? That's annoying. So it's a difference between nights. I don't know.
So let me ask you this, because I asked a question on Facebook and you guys are all, and I just put something out there and I got a crazy response. Do you feel that bigger people have a hard time, whether they want to call it big, fat, chubby, thick, all that shit, whatever?
I did see that.
Yeah, we got a crazy response on it. Have a harder time getting a relationship or maintaining a relationship, whatever have you. What do you guys think?
I've seen a lot.
There's a lot of chubby chasers out here.
Yeah, but it's a lot of chubby chasers.
Back in the day, I used to love chubby boys. Like,
you just said
I was just talking about that. I said I think I'm a chubby chaser, but see, it's a difference between too big and like see, Caesar is a nice size. Like, I used to go crazy for that size. No shade. Like, I don't see why it's a
so
big
what is too big?
You want me to say name?
I mean, just give it a reference.
This couch. Just say this couch.
Because I've seen some big niggas with some fly niggas. Would they be with some?
You don't
fly?
think it's this?
I mean, I think in some instances it is, but I don't like.
A lot of big people have money.
I look at it this way too. It's somebody out there for everybody. So that's how I feel.
I don't think it's a big thing with big people.
I don't think so either, because I know they have like the Bears. A lot of them date each other.
So I think it's a confidence.
I gotta tell you this. When we went to Chicago last week, y'all, I just found out that the site, like, you know how they had the Jack and Adam and all that bullshit.
They got something for big.
They have a site, and I was totally floored because we was in the car, and I was in the car with a quote unquote chubby chaser. And you know, they was talking about it and they was shocked. I don't have none of that stuff, Adam and Jack and all that shit. So we was talking and they was like, oh yeah, that they have a site that they don't have none of that. All they have is something called Growl or something like that. And it's basically it looks for bigger people. It's like a chubby chaser site. It's like Growler. That's what it's Growler.
Growler.
He said it's like Jack. He said it's Jack or whatever for big people. But it's for people to look for other big. Listen, however he broke it down to me, and he showed me some of these pigs on there And I was kind of shocked because they was really out there. When I say pic, like, I'm talking about unbothered, like their stomach out, naked pictures, I mean, just unbothered. I mean, got out there. So I do feel you when you say something for everybody, but I also think they gotta have some taste. Like, I think whoever, right, you gotta still make yourself presentable. I feel
that's when it starts to become a fetish for certain people.
No, this person was highly into. You said straight up.
That's a fetish.
That he into that. He said, I'm too small because you got to be 250 and over. He was just really he was sternly into, he said 250 plus. Simple as that.
That's a fetish. It sounds like a fetish. Because the way you was describing it sounded like it was just fat and hairy. And
yes, all that.
Like, that's a fetish. That's not,
I mean, it could also be a preference.
Trannies is a fetish.
Yeah, I think it's a preference.
It was definitely a preference for this person. I mean,
because I know someone who, like, it's not a fetish for him, but like he just likes big guys.
Yeah, because for some people, transsexuals are a fetish, and sometimes transsexuals are a preference for some people.
Right.
To me, it's the same thing.
So what's the biggest you would go, Jasmine?
Rodney.
Okay.
Rodney, you know, the height and then...
Because he got the height with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he was short, no. What about you, Jay?
I don't know. I think it depends on how I feel about the person and how they look, too.
Correct.
And how they carry themselves.
I think it maybe 300. Because I dated... No, wait.
Jay really...
I did date somebody who was really big, and everything was fine. But I think because of his size, there was some level of insecurity, so he did become a little bit too overprotective and jealous, and that's where things went south. But his size was not there.
How long ago was that?
That was like 2006.
Everything but you was long ago.
Long, yeah.
Because he was stuck in that world. He was stuck in that world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he was a nice guy. He, dressed very well.
300 pounds? How tall was he?
He was like 6'3" or something.
He had height though.
Yeah, he was very tall, and yeah, he was very tall, but he was fat. He was fat.
That's fat.
For the first time we met, like he ordered like 2 pizzas, and I had 2 slices. He ate everything else.
Wait, see, now that's that glutton shit.
At first I was like, oh, so that's why you're so big. But I was like, well, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. You're still nice. But most of it, then it was like, hey, what are you doing? Where you at? And it's like, hey, like, I'm not gonna cheat on you. Like, calm down. Like, But he started acting really weird because I guess what I look like compared to what he looked like, and that's when I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more. And then it got to a point where one time I was at a club and we were no longer together. I'm dancing with some other guy. He comes in, he separates step away. You're not gonna disrespect me like that at the club. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck?
Me and Jay was walking out today, and this big boy, he was like tall, he was light skinned, he was big though. And I was like, I think I'm a chubby chaser. He's bad. I live for that. The height alone.
Well, I'm about to close this out, but I'm gonna give y'all another little episode, I think. But I really loved y'all. Y'all all had chemistry on the couch. I gotta be honest, I really did. So let them all know how they can contact you if you choose for them to contact you, because people's going to ask questions about you when they view it. So, Jay?
I'm Jay Mercer on Facebook. That's about it.
China Unbothered on Facebook. My Instagram. China Badass. China with a Y. Ass with 2 X's.
What kind of response, Jasmine? Because this is not your first time on the rodeo.
Oh, my gosh. So I'm in Virginia, I go to the straight club, mind you. This girl, she big, she run to me. Oh my God, shout out to you too. I don't even know your name, but she came up to me, she said, oh my God, they don't even know who you are. This is Jasmine from Ballroom. Throwbacks. We're in Caesars. Oh my God, did you come up here for a ball? She was so serious. She wanted to take a picture with me, and I took a picture with her. Shout out to you, I don't know your name though. But a lot of people.
It was sweet though.
A lot of people say that. You from Ballroom Throwbacks? You from Ballroom Throwbacks?
Greg, you gave your info before on a little spotlight, but give it to him one more time.
Okay, I can be found on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You just type in my first name Greg and my last name, which I will spell out because if I say it, it's gonna be kind of hard. FILSAIME.
You should also follow me on Instagram, Kiss Me Couture.
Oh, you wanna get them followers up, boy? All right. Any crushes y'all want to close it out with? You gotta let them know it's your chance right now. Well, you're married, man. So
I'm not thinking about no niggas.
I'm sure.
fuck niggas right now.
Fuck niggas. I'm on my fuck niggas. You see my pants say love.
Well, stand up so they can see it. Stand up so they can really get in. Let them get into the moosey and everything. Ballroom Throwbacks.